Let me ask you something a little personal. Have you ever passed gas and thought, that can't be normal? Right? Maybe it's the smell. Maybe it's how often it happens. Or maybe just maybe your body is trying to tell you something more. I've been a doctor for over 30 years. And I'll tell you, farting is normal. But when it changes, it matters. In this video, we'll talk about 10 reasons why your gas might be unusually smelly or frequent, and what it might mean for your digestion, diet, or even your long-term health. 1. Your diet may be too sulfur-rich. Let me tell you about Don. He's 74 and swears by his bean and broccoli combo. His wife calls it biohazard soup. Truth is, foods rich in fiber and sulfur, like beans, cabbage, and onions, are super healthy. But they ferment in your gut and release gases like hydrogen sulfide. That's where the rotten egg smell comes from. Most people pass gas 14-25 times a day, according to the Cleveland Clinic, and most of it doesn't smell. But when it does, take a look at your fiber and sulfur intake. And try chewing slower. You'll swallow less air and reduce the stink. According to the Cleveland Clinic, 99% of gas is actually odorless. But when sulfur compounds are involved, that's when things get smelly. Helpful tip: you don't need to eliminate these foods, but try cooking cruciferous vegetables well. Chew slowly, and avoid eating them right before social events. 2. Food intolerances that sneak up with age. As we age, our digestive enzymes may slow down, and that means some foods just don't break down like they used to. Lactose intolerance is a big one. Up to 65% of people over 50 have some degree of it. When lactose isn't broken down in the small intestine, it travels to the colon, where bacteria ferment it, releasing methane, hydrogen, and carbon dioxide. Other potential triggers: fructose, fruit sugar, sodas, sorbitol in sugar-free products, gluten for some individuals. What helps? Keep a simple food journal, note symptoms, and try an elimination diet under supervision. Some enzyme supplements like lactase can help you enjoy certain foods again, just with less gas. 3. Constipation keeps things brewing. When stool stays in the colon too long, it gets dry, and bacteria get more time to ferment what's left. That leads to more gas and more odor. Constipation also slows the flow of other digestive waste, which can trap gas and stretch the intestines, causing discomfort. The American Gastroenterological Association recommends 25-30 grams of fiber a day, at least 6-8 cups of water. Regular movement, even 15-30 minutes a day, can help. Watch out for reducing fiber too much, and fear of gas can actually make constipation worse. Instead, increase gradually with both soluble oats, apples, and insoluble wheat bran fibers. Or, some medications can stir up trouble. Did you know that over-the-counter and prescription drugs can change your digestion? Medications that commonly cause gas, antibiotics, disrupt gut flora, antacids, especially those with magnesium or sorbitol, pain relievers, opioids slow motility, fiber supplements, especially if increased too quickly. Even vitamins with iron or zinc can contribute to odor. Solution: if you notice worsening gas after starting a medication, bring it up with your doctor. Sometimes a small switch or timing adjustment is enough to fix the issue. 5. Your gut microbiome may be off balance. Your digestive system is like a community, with trillions of bacteria helping break down food, regulate immunity, and protect your gut lining. But when that balance is disturbed by stress, antibiotics, processed foods, or sugar, smelly gas may increase. According to Harvard Medical School, a disrupted gut microbiome can lead to more hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and methane. How to support your gut? Eat more prebiotics, garlic, onions, bananas. Try fermented foods, kefir, sauerkraut, miso. Consider a targeted probiotic, especially after antibiotics or digestive illness. 6. Beans and other gas-producing champions. We all know the rhyme: beans, beans, the musical fruit. But here's why. Beans, lentils, and some grains contain raffinose, a carbohydrate we can't digest. When it reaches the colon, gut bacteria digest it for us, and gas is the side effect. And it's not just beans, asparagus, whole grains. Cruciferous veggies also contain RFOs, raffinose family oligosaccharides. Cooking beans thoroughly, soaking them overnight, and starting with smaller portions can reduce symptoms. 7. Sugars and sugar alcohols. Gas triggers. Sugars that aren't fully absorbed can ferment in your gut. Some of the biggest culprits include fructose found in soda, juice, many fruits, sorbitol, mannitol, xylitol, found in sugar-free gums, mints, protein bars. A study in Nutrition Reviews found that even healthy individuals can develop gas, cramps, and bloating from sugar alcohols. If you're noticing gas after chewing gum or eating diet snacks, try cutting back on those ingredients first. You may be surprised how much better you feel. 8. Colon cancer. Rare but don't ignore changes. While rare, persistent foul-smelling gas, especially if paired with other symptoms, could signal something more serious. Warning signs to watch for: sudden change in stool shape or color, blood in stool, bloating that doesn't go away, unexplained fatigue or weight loss. The American Cancer Society recommends screenings every 10 years after age 45. Sooner if you have symptoms or family history. You don't need to panic. But if something feels off and stays that way, don't wait. 9. IBS. When the gut is just, unpredictable, IBS affects the large intestine. And while it's not dangerous, it can really affect quality of life. It's common to cycle between constipation and diarrhea, with gas being the daily guest you didn't invite. Gas in IBS is often triggered by food, made worse by stress, stronger in odor than usual. What helps: a low FODMAP diet, gentle movement after meals, mindful eating, and stress management. According to the Mayo Clinic, 12–15% of US adults may have IBS, many undiagnosed. 10. Chronic inflammation or digestive illness. Chronic diseases like Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, or even intestinal infections can change how food is digested and how gas forms. When inflammation is present, stool may move too fast or too slow, both of which can trap gas and intensify odor. If gas is constant, painful, accompanied by fever, fatigue, or drastic changes in bowels, it's worth getting checked. With proper treatment, even chronic conditions can be managed well and gas symptoms reduced significantly. Gas is normal, but when it changes in smell, frequency, or sensation, it's a signal worth listening to. Often the fix is simple: adjust what you eat, and how you support your gut. And if you're unsure, talk to someone. Don't let embarrassment get in the way of clarity. Because here's the truth: your body isn't trying to annoy you, it's trying to talk to you. Let's promise to listen, gently, and without judgment. If this video gave you insight, leave us a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to Science of Wellness for more science-backed health content made just for you.